What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have so many new friends here. If you guys have been watching the videos, you would know that we have two big enclosures over there that we got to go see right now. And then we have this little guy, which is going to be what today's video is about. If you guys haven't been here before, I am Landon Scherr. Welcome to the channel. You are getting right into the mix of things today. Usually we're working with a bunch of exotic animals, but I am starting to collect a few animals of my own. I used to have more of my own personal pets, not just the ones at the zoo. All sorts of snakes, lizards, reptiles, amphibians, fish. But then I got into doing videography stuff and I worked for other people and I sold all my stuff. I didn't have time for it, but now we have the time to start collecting stuff again. The fish are doing well over here. This is just a temporary setup for them. They are gonna be getting bigger. Look at this big guy. Look at this big guy here. Hello, Rufus the red-tailed catfish. Look at, we got our tiger shovel nose dude. And over here in this massive cage that we have built but not properly set up yet, it's just a temporary setup. You can see we have a little hibiscus flower for our girl here. Look at that. You want this? Does this look tasty? I'm gonna step inside your enclosure here. I'm gonna step right inside here. Let's see. She's like, I don't know what that camera is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's tasty stuff. Look at that. Here you go. Come on. Chase the flower. I'll put it right down here for you. Look at that girl just munching. In one of our last videos, I introduced these cages in the background, but you guys didn't know what was inside. This is a Lewisii iguana. I'm kind of freaking her out with my loud voice right now. It's okay. And she's still getting used to me. Here you go. There you go. I'll put that right up here for you, girl. The lighting in here is not too good. There we go. Now it's a little bit better. She is going to get so many colors as she grows up. She's going to look like this, and the males, which I'm going to get soon, will look like this, which is crazy. They get this bright blue coloration. And this girl, she's going to get a little bit of blue too. She already has some on her face there, if you look really close. But she needs some morning greens. Here you go. Oh yeah, who's getting crazy for the greens? Oh yeah. We love that stuff. And here we have some more hibiscus flowers and leaves for our big boy over here, who's not so big yet. He's about medium sized, just like that girl. Let's see. Let's see if we put some of this down here, if he'll come down and get it. He's a little more shy than she is. He's kind of scared to me, to be honest. He might take off and run right now. I have to be a little more quiet here because he's a little more shy. This boy is a rhino iguana, and he will get a lot bigger just as she will. He's gonna look like this once he's full grown. But right now he's about medium size. He's about a year old, and right now we're just giving him his morning snack, but he's still getting to know me, so he's kind of shy with me being here. But every interaction that's positive is a good thing. So me being a little more quiet, him learning that I'm the food source, that I'm the one who's bringing the food, that is a positive interaction. And before we scare him too much, I'm gonna back away. So those are the two iguana dudes, the iguana additions to our family, and we are going to be getting more. That boy, rhino iguana, is gonna have two little girls with him, and that girl, Lewisii, is going to have a male and maybe another female with her eventually. That's why I've made the enclosures so big for them. The enclosures are also a little bit empty right now. They need driftwood, they need plants, all sorts of stuff to make these lizards feel right at home. So that is what we will be setting up after we do this setup. But this little guy needs a setup right now, and you guys don't even know who he is. So we're back over here to this little enclosure, and well, you guys are about to meet the newest family member. If we can find him here. Can I get a drum roll, please? There he is. Good morning, sunshine. Look at this little cutie. Look at this little dude. You guys are going to be giving a bunch of name suggestions today. Sorry, guy. He had a little bit of moss stuck on him. Look at this little one. Isn't he just adorable? So this is a baby Florida box turtle, and he is going to be our newest friend, but we need a name for him, and he needs a better setup. He just arrived last night, and well, we didn't have time to create a full perfect setup for him, so that is what we're doing today and what you guys are going to get to see. But he is already on the move. Look at him. He's just out and about. He's not scared at all. So we need a name for this little guy. Maybe watch through this video, learn a little bit more about his personality to come up with the name. You saw the two iguanas right here. Rock iguana, Lewisai. Come up with the girls' Lewisai name. Come up with the boys' rhino iguana name. And this little box turtle's name. This little one is going to be going into this bucket for the time being. Oh my gosh, look at him go. And now we need to clean out this tank by putting all of this moss into this bucket before we can get started. Just like that, we've got all of the moss saved in our bucket because we're going to be using that later. And now we are ready to clean this tank. And would you look at that, the tank is all clean. Look at that beautiful aquarium, but you can still see, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's some marks down here where there was some water spots that have been created down here. So we need my favorite glass cleaner. It's just a little bit of vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and some dish soap. That is what is going to take away those spots. It'll all drip down. The tank has properly been cleaned, so we need to rinse it again. So the tank is all dry now, but you can see we weren't able to get those water spots from the previous, whatever setup this was. That water line is still there, but that's okay, because we're gonna fill that with water and it shouldn't be too much of an eyesore. The next step for our tank is to fill it with some sand in the bottom and then some water, and luckily we have a whole beach full of sand. So let's get some sand from this beach and fill her on up. Now that is probably okay. Let's see how it looks in the tank. Just patting the sand down in here. And this is kind of the look that we're going for. As you can see, kind of, we have this island coming up here and a smaller little island coming up right there. But looking down at it now, we need more sand, so that's what we're gonna add now. We've added a little bit more sand to the top layer, just built up this side here and this little island here, so now we need some trees for our islands. We've got a little palm tree that has sprouted up here, and there she is. We've got this grass over here. That looks kind of cool. I think we're just gonna stick this right on in here like that. And would you look at that? Well, you can't really see it, but bada bing, bada boom, we got an island. Let's take a look up here. Oh yeah, we got the palm tree island with the sea grape leaves, and we've got this little grass island over here that we're gonna add some moss to, but that is looking pretty cool to me. Now what we're gonna do is fill the water level up just a little bit, just to where the turtle can come out, wash himself off, take his little bath, and then go back up into the dry area. So the next step is to add our water to the tank. We want to pour this in just to the right height. That looks about right. I still have to play with the water level once we get the turtle in there. It might be a little too high, it might be a little too low. And now we are able to add some of our moss. Now this is way too much. We're just going to use a little bit and put it on that island right there. Put a little bit right here. And just like that, the tank is pretty much completed. It is inside now. We have the lights on it. There's still a couple more things we need to add, but I think we're ready to introduce our turtle friend. And here he is, the star of the show. Let's get a little bit better look at him. Look at that little guy. Let's get you in your new home. Alrighty, here you go, buddy. There you go. There's your new home. And he has gone straight under the moss, just as expected. These guys love to hide. Where are you going? Again, guys, comment down below a name for our new friend here. I still have to make some modifications to the tank. It's not perfect, but it's okay for now. So I'm going to be doing that next time. Stay tuned. If you guys want to see how this tank looks, how he's growing up, and follow the rest of the channel, well, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.